From Studio 4 Degrees Celsius come 7 directors who created 7 films with no limits, no rules, and no boundaries. This is Genius Party. So this is a variety of animated films, directed by 7 film directors, including Shoji Kawamori of Macross fame, and Shinichiro Watanabe of Cowboy Bebop fame. These films show the creativity and the amazing imagination of what these directors have to offer. Each one of these films will amaze you, with its visuals and amazing storytelling. Although I have to say, 2 particular animated films have some problems. One of them being an animated film called Doorbell, which is an interesting idea, but it's not very well explained, or even properly developed. And the next one is Limit Cycle, which for me is without a doubt one of the most confusing animated films that I have ever seen in my life. Even reading the back of the synopsis of this DVD won't make any sense to you if I tell you what Limit Cycle is. Just listen to me when I read this. Just listen. This psychosexual spiritual meditation on God's work both within and outside of the machine of modern life and modern mind. Does that make any sense to anyone, really? Even watching this animated film itself won't explain the synopsis. As for the characters, minus Limit Cycle and Doorbell, which aren't probably the most interesting out of the animated films, this has a very nice set of characters in each anime, whether it be a guy dressed up like a bird or a bunch of zombie kids. Really, there's some zombie kids in this. It's actually pretty interesting.
别吃，好好吃哦。
Det luktar konstigt. Får man känna? Får man smaka?
The animation in these films are just amazing. Each and every one of these films have their own unique sense of style and visuals that practically speak for itself. It will just simply astound you. Let me try to explain each and every one of them. The first one, the introduction, has these amazing colors and visuals. And it has a lot of creativity in it, which will surprise you. Next, Shanghai Dragon is a mixture of 2D and 3D animation, and it really uses the mixture of a child's imagination, creativity, and innocence mixed in with some nice mecha action. The next is Death Tick 4, which is a CG oddity with a dark horror theme that makes it kind of delightful. In a way, it's sort of like a Tim Burton film, you know, kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas and all that. Okay, next is Doorbell, where the animation is just solid and okay. I mean, there's not really anything special over here. Okay, next is Limit Cycle, which I find it so abstract that I find it completely unwatchable, even with the storyline. Next is Happy Machine, which mixes simple animation with certain oddity creativity towards it. For me, it's not bad, but it does feel a little bit weird. And finally, there's Baby Blues, which I find the animation is just so emotional. You can feel the emotions pouring out of the animation through the color tones and the atmosphere, and it really, really feels good.
空虚。本質的ではないもの、極めて誤っており、極めて不健全である。我々の R がそれぞれの真理の一つを他のうちにと閉じ込める。それは自然ではない。それぞれには自分の場所があるのだ。
The voice acting in these films are pretty good, although there is no English dub in this, unfortunately. But I have to admit, 2D animes were really creative in using different languages, like Shanghai Dragon, which uses Chinese language, and Deftig 4 is Swedish, if I'm not mistaken. The music in these films from beginning to end is just impressive. Each of these films have their own range of musics, including modern-day tribal music, classical, or even heartwarming mellow music. It's definitely one of the great aspects of these films.
でもちょっと意外。翔くんがサボろうなんてさ。
そう。
だってさ、優等生かと思ってたから。
別に。
だってすごい勉強できるじゃん。すごいなーっていつも思ってたよ。
めんどくさいだけ。勉強できないせいで親とか教師とかにどうこう言われるの嫌だからさ。人から指図されるの大っ嫌いだし。へ
え。
まあサボんのも初めてだけど。
ほらやっぱ優等生。
じゃあ葉月はよくサボったりするんだ。
まあたまにね。
不良娘。
なんだよ。なんかすっごい久しぶりだね。こんな風に話すの。
In the end, Genius Party is one party that you want to be invited into. It really shows the amazing talents of what Studio 4 Degrees Celsius can offer. So, that's my review of Genius Party. I give these films a 4 out of 5.
Genius Party.
See ya!